Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Assistant Sheriff Andrew Walsh, and I'm here to brief you on the additional details as we know them today about the officer-involved shooting that occurred on Thursday, August 11th, 2022. This is officer-involved shooting number 7 for this year, and it's the third non-fatal officer-involved shooting we've had so far in 2022. At the same time last year, we had 5 officer-involved shootings, and 3 of those being non-fatal. This event was initiated as a follow-up investigation on August 11th at 5:01 p.m. And before I get into the details of the officer-involved shooting, I wanted to give you some backdrop to the history of the follow-up investigation. On May 20th of this year, officers responded to a violent carjacking that occurred in the area of North Los Feliz Street and Stewart Avenue. During this robbery, a white male adult stole a vehicle at gunpoint from a 73-year-old female victim. Officers then identified the suspect, and on the day of the officer-involved shooting, they were conducting covert surveillance at his last known address. And there were 2 separate locations where officers discharged their weapon during this officer-involved shooting. The first officer-involved shooting occurred in the area of 5th Street and Craig Road, which is located in North Las Vegas. The second officer-involved shooting location occurred at the 4800 block of West Desert Inn Road in Las Vegas, which is in the Spring Valley Area Command. And you can see both of these areas depicted on the screen in the maps to my left. There were 5 officers that were involved in this officer-involved shooting. The first officer is Officer Brendan Burbrink. He is 36 years old and has been with the LVMPD since 2015. In this incident, Officer Burbrink was armed with a Smith & Wesson M&P 9mm, equipped with a tactical light, and the investigation revealed that he fired 8 rounds. The second officer involved is Officer Christian Maharo. He is 27 years old and has been with the LVMPD since 2021. In this incident, Officer Maharo was armed with a Glock 17 9mm, equipped with a tactical light, and the investigation revealed that he fired 4 rounds. The third officer involved in this incident is Officer Alejandro Montero. She is 24 years old and has been with the LVMPD since 2021. In this incident, Officer Montero was armed with a Glock 17 9mm, equipped with a tactical light, and the investigation revealed that she fired 8 rounds. The fourth officer is Officer Amanda Montalto. She is 31 years old and has been with the LVMPD since 2017. In this incident, Officer Montalto was armed with a Glock 19 9mm, equipped with a tactical light, and the investigation revealed that she fired 11 rounds during this incident. And the fifth officer involved in this incident is Officer Mark Sayas. Officer Sayas is 35 years old and has been with the LVMPD since 2019. This investigation revealed that Officer Sayas fired 6 rounds during this incident. And all the officers I just named are assigned to the Community Policing Division, and they all work at the Northeast Area Command. In this incident, the suspect was identified as Justin Lee Venegas. Justin is a 40-year-old white male adult. He's approximately 5'5" and weighs about 170 pounds, and he's pictured on the screen to my left. And the investigation revealed that during this incident, Venegas was armed with a Smith & Wesson M&P 9mm pistol, and he also used a stolen white Chevy Avalanche as a weapon when he intentionally rammed one of our canine vehicles. And the investigation revealed that during this incident, the suspect Venegas fired a total of 4 rounds. Now, Venegas faces several charges stemming from the officer-involved shooting. I'll read those off to you now. Venegas has been charged with 3 counts of attempted murder with a deadly weapon on a protected person, 1 count of battery with a deadly weapon on a protected person, 1 count of attempted murder with a deadly weapon, 1 count of attempted robbery, 1 count of discharging a firearm at a moving vehicle, 1 count of robbery with deadly weapon, and 1 count of felony evading. Now, stemming back to the May incident, Venegas has been charged with robbery with a deadly weapon with a victim over 60, 2 counts of assault with a deadly weapon with a victim over 60, 2 counts of assault with a deadly weapon, and grand larceny auto. Now, I'll give you the details for the officer-involved shooting. On August 11th, 2022, plainclothes officers were conducting a follow-up investigation at Justin Venegas' last known address in the northeast part of the valley. Officers saw Venegas enter a vehicle and drive out of the area. The air unit was requested to assist in following Venegas as he left the area and drove away. While following Venegas, The air unit saw him get out of his vehicle and point a firearm at the driver of a white Chevy Avalanche in the area of North Pecos Road and Cheyenne Avenue. And then Venegas, while the air unit was watching, proceeded to carjack that vehicle and drive away in the Chevy Avalanche. After the violent robbery at approximately 7:13 p.m., patrol officers tried to pull Venegas over. The vehicle pursuit was initiated, and Venegas failed to stop for the marked patrol officers. An unmarked LVMPD vehicle became part of the pursuit, and that vehicle was equipped with police lights and sirens and was behind Venegas during this vehicle pursuit. Venegas suddenly came to an abrupt stop, causing the unmarked police vehicle to crash into the back of the stolen vehicle. The collision disabled the police vehicle, and the officer was subsequently transported to the hospital for minor injuries. Marked patrol units continued to pursue Venegas and attempted a pit maneuver in the area of Craig Road and North 5th Street. And as you know from previous incidents and previous press briefings, PIT stands for the Precision Intervention Technique and is defined as a specific manner of intentional contact using a police vehicle against a fleeing vehicle during a pursuit to cause the fleeing vehicle to come to an abrupt stop, rendering it immobile. Venegas avoided the pit by shooting at officers 2 times with his firearm and striking the windshield of the patrol vehicle. Officer Brendan Burbrink, who was a passenger in the patrol vehicle, fired 5 rounds from his duty weapon through the windshield. Officer Burbrink's rounds impacted the rear of the stolen vehicle, however, Venegas was not struck. After the shooting, Venegas continued to evade officers in the stolen vehicle. Throughout the pursuit, Venegas drove through red lights and displayed reckless behavior as he drove around congested areas of traffic, and at times his speeds would reach in excess of 100 miles per hour. As Venegas approached the intersection of Desert Inn Road and Jones Boulevard, he forced a female motorist to a stop. He attempted to steal her vehicle by jumping out of the white Chevy Avalanche and ran towards her with a gun in his hand, attempting to get her out of her vehicle. The driver of this vehicle was able to put her vehicle in reverse, and as she backed away, Vegas fired upon her. Thankfully, this victim of this attempted robbery wasn't seriously injured or hurt by the gunfire, and she was treated at the scene by medical personnel and released. Venegas then ran back to the original stolen Chevy Avalanche and fled eastbound on Desert Inn as police officers in marked vehicles attempted to catch up with him. A short time later, Venegas drove into a busy grocery store shopping center located at the 4800 block of West Desert Inn Road. Again, Venegas attempted to carjack another vehicle with his gun in the parking lot, but was unsuccessful. He got back into the stolen Chevy Avalanche as officers were arriving in the parking lot, and he started to drive towards the officers who had exited their patrol vehicles and were telling him to stop the car. Venegas ignored those commands and continued to drive toward the officers. As a result of Venegas' actions, officers Brendan Burbrink, Christian Maharo, Alondro Montero, Amanda Montalto, and Mark Sayas opened fire on Venegas. Venegas was not shot, but the Avalanche was struck multiple times. Still, Venegas continued to drive northbound on Decatur Boulevard at a high rate of speed until he spotted a stopped canine unit in the area of Decatur and Fair Center. Venegas crossed several lanes of traffic, and in a deliberate attempt to injure or kill our canine officer, he crashed into him head-on, and this violent impact caused both vehicles to become disabled. The subsequent investigation revealed at the time of impact, Venegas was traveling at 67 miles per hour. Arriving officers were able to take Venegas into custody without further incident, and the canine officer was transported to the hospital by arriving units. He has since been released and is home recovering from his injuries. The patrol dog, Canine Boris, fortunately was not injured during this incident, but he was taken to be evaluated and cleared by veterinary personnel. Venegas was also transported to UMC Trauma for his injuries, and he has since been released from the hospital and booked into the Clark County Detention Center. Now we have a bunch of video to play for you. Some of it is from the air unit, and some of it is from body-worn camera, and we have some video that was actually captured by a citizen that caught the actual collision between Venegas and our canine officer. So this is the original carjacking near Cheyenne and Pecos. Venegas is in the gray car to the right, and that's the white Chevy Avalanche I described. And we'll let it play from here.
We can send a unit over to 562 North Roxilla Lane.
So when Venegas exits the vehicle, you'll see him point the firearm at the citizen.
He's stepping out of the vehicle. He's talking to the He's trying to jack a car. He's trying to jack a car.
54.
Air 2, I need some units at Pecos and Cheyenne. I've got a suspect that's trying to do a 407 carjacking right now. He's doing it. The guy's,
Copy.
he's in the car. He's trying to force the driver out. Cheyenne and Pecos.
George 2,
It's going to be a white Chevy Avalanche. He just forced the driver out. He's going to...
So this is the first officer-involved shooting where you'll notice the attempted pit maneuver, and then the shots come through the windshield of the patrol vehicle, and then the officer fires back.
I got one unit on my pursuit. We are west on Craig, and the vehicle slowing down. Looks like he's firing out of the vehicle. He's firing out of the vehicle at our unit.
809 units back off of those. Let's give it some space. Let's let the air unit take this. He's firing rounds.
And this is the body-worn camera angle of that same footage.
You got it. Try to stay off to the side here. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Hit it, right here. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. You all right? You okay?
Now, this is the second attempted carjacking, or the attempted carjacking that occurred near Desert Inn in Jones. So that's the citizen
SUV that he hit. He's slowing down now on Desert Inn. Forcing a car off. He might be trying to hijack someone else. Yep, he's out of his vehicle. His car's running. He's got a gun pointed out at the victim here. He's firing into the victim vehicle. We have to get him stopped.
Come on. Kentucky Force, we need to stop this threat. They're still threatening citizens.
And this is as he pulls into the Smith's parking lot.
All right, looks like he's going into the Smith's parking lot, possibly to carjack somebody else. He's forcing somebody into the parking lot and is into the Smith's parking lot. All right, stop for another vehicle. He's going to work his way around that vehicle that's continuing through the Smith's parking lot.
Everyone get inside the store.
If somebody has the opportunity to use your vehicle, take them out if you have to.
All right, units. He's parking now in the, if you see where the camper trailer is in the parking lot, he's directly right to the south side of that. Out of the vehicle, running through the complex. His vehicle's moving. Get in here, guys. Minivan. Get right in front of that minivan. He's pounding down on the window trying to get in.
Get on the car.
All right, get that car blocked in. He's going to get back in it. Get all the way up to the block in if you can. He is shot at six civilians, so we can get that thing blocked in. Get it done. All right, Control Air 5. Officers we have shots fired again. Shots fired at the vehicle. Watch out for your crossfire, guys. Watch out for your crossfire. Got active traffic there just west of you. No more fires. He is out onto Decatur. Tell the units to keep going.
And this is body-worn camera from the shopping center parking lot.
If you see where the camper trailer is in the parking lot, he's directly right to the south of the outer vehicle, running through the complex. His vehicle's moving. Get in here, guys. Minivan. Get right in front of that minivan. He's standing out the window trying to get in. Get that car block in. He's going to get back in it. Get all the way up the block in if you can. He is shot at civilian. Get that thing blocked in. Get it done. Control Air 5. Officers. They're shot.
And this is the vehicle, the video of the K-9 collision. The first video will be from the air unit. So if you watch up to the left here, you'll see the K-9 unit on the left-hand side.
Major intersection. We've got very light traffic between here and Charleston. Picks up by the freeway.
Video description again, please.
He just major 401 with our patrol vehicle. Roll 2 medicals for me, please. Major 401 with our patrol vehicle.
144, hail over the K-9 officer.
And this is the citizen footage from a dash cam is the best way to describe it that captures the collision with the canine officer.
And he takes some of these hoses from the pedestal and connects them to those panels on your wrist, and steps out and shuts the chamber. You see him turn dial, and all of a sudden, this chamber is like sprayed by all of these different nozzles on the chamber. And actually,
And the last piece of footage we have, this is the canine officer's body-worn camera footage.
Into that vehicle.
Airby. Says mine's Bolden. He's going back into Bolden. We are in Bolden. Airby, we're continuing currently now. Charleston's going to be our next major intersection. We've got very light traffic between here and Charleston.
Field description again, please. Oh, fuck. Lawrence, you okay? Lawrence!
And that concludes this briefing. Any questions? Yes, sir.
I guess my initial impression here, you've got officers who are continuing to pursue the suspect, bullet holes in their windshield. Of course, the canine officer goes to the opposite lane of traffic, eventually ends this pursuit. Are you guys just comment on the bravery involved in it?
Well, I think the videos are a great way for you all to see what our officers do every day and the kind of things that they're confronted with on a daily basis. There's this type of evil that exists out there, and you know, bravery is one way to put it. You know, it's you know, they suit up every day and go out there, and this is what they deal with. There's no other way to put it. Good, Denise.
Like a couple of the cars had two people, so were a few of these trainees?
Yeah.
If so, you know, did they do exactly what they were trained to do?
Yeah, we had two officers that were in field training that were driving vehicles in this incident. You could see from, you know, some of the footage that, you know, they're taking direction from their field training officers on what to do. But this does speak to the training that they go through in the police academy and taking stuff that they learn in a very static environment and apply it to this dynamic world that's out there when they get out into field training.
And as far as the pursuit goes, I know a lot of times you just choose not to pursue. Is this one of those rare cases where you need it?
Yeah, well, you know, the cornerstone of our pursuit policy is obviously to have supervisory involvement. And from the very beginning, that's what we had on this. And the fact that we're dealing with a very violent person from the crime that occurred back in May, the decision to authorize the pursuit was a sound decision based on the crimes. And then when you see the footage of that bullet going through the windshield of the police vehicle, you watch the footage of him shooting at a citizen who's just driving down the street, and that could be any one of us, right, at any given time. Driving down the street and guy pulls in front of you and jumps out with a gun and starts shooting at you to take your car. So yeah, it's one of those rare occasions where you will see a pursuit that goes as long and as far as this one did, but definitely appropriate under the circumstances in our mission to protect the community. Yes, sir.
A little bit of the dynamic of communication plays in this, because I found it very interesting in the air unit saying back off, shots have been fired at an officer. Tell me how communication plays in.
It's a great thing to have, you know, the air unit that we have, and in this incident, the pilots and the operators there in that ship did a great job of, you know, being in charge of the radio and communicating information to officers and articulating what they see to help officers on the ground make decisions. So, you know, we're really advanced when it comes to the technology that the air unit has. So that is key in this instance. And, you know, he was driving at such high rates of speeds that, you know, without the air unit, we clearly would have lost him, and this violent felon would have still been out in the community. So, but the air unit being able to control the radio and give that direction to officers and keep them updated is key, definitely to the our ability to stay with him on this event. Yes, sir.
How long had this guy been under surveillance?
A couple hours. They had done surveillance the day before at that location, came up with nothing, went back at it the second day, and they'd been there not too long, a couple hours at most. When he came out, you know, we'll look at everything from what went into the surveillance and the planning for all that in part of our critical incident review process. But, you know, at 72 hours into it, it looks like the people that planned that operation and did everything appropriately within our policy to get him into custody.
Can you describe the officer's injury?
So the officers that were shot at, just, you know, a little bit of broken glass from the first incident, they're fine. They did not require any type of medical treatment. But the officer in the canine vehicle, he has a little bit of a road in front of him. You know, a little bit of some bruising, some swelling, a concussion. You know, the doctors say mild concussion. I don't know how you can tell the difference, to be honest with you, but he's banged up pretty good. You know, you get hit head on by someone trying to kill you at 67 miles an hour. We're very fortunate that we're not burying that officer or the officers that were shot at, and we're not, you know, and the citizen, you know, she has an injury to her arm that, you know, it could be a graze wound, it could be from the glass, it could be a variety of things. So, but I appreciate you asking about our officer, because when you watch the violence that's associated with that collision and you see that video, especially from the ground level, we're lucky. You know, this community was very lucky in this incident.
I found it striking when he said, "Boris, are you okay?" He was calling out for the dog.
Yeah, the relationship between a canine operator and a handler and his dog, you know, that's been well documented in this community over the years. That is a very special relationship, and you know, hopefully our officer recovers very quickly and can be reunited with his dog soon.
The shots that were fired in the parking lot area, I mean, were there any stray bullets that went around?
No, we're having we know the number of rounds. I just don't know off the top of my head that struck the Avalanche, and you could see from the damage to the front of the Chevy Avalanche that it's going to take some time for us to really get that apart and find all the other rounds that were fired. But no, we're you know, no stray rounds to any of the buildings or anything that was surrounding the area during this incident. So, all right, thank you all very much.